know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
He's on fire.
So today we're bringing you another special moment. A guy that has defied all odds and kicked down more doors than Chuck Norris.
Charlie's a madman, you know.
Kicked down more doors than Chuck Norris. This is about to be special. 0161 Manny on the map. Bugzy Malone!
These graphics are killing me. Round 1 fight, Street Fighter ass graphics.
Bugzy Malone! You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Now it's time to rumble.
Let's go. Don't care for the comments today, you know, Charlie, brother. It's me and you, brother.
Scare my guy.
Fuck's sake. Alright, Mom, you got me feeling emotional out here, you know. Swear, man, I love you.
Hey, Mom's in the studio!
Deep one.
Now, man.
Let's make some history,
Listen.
bro.
Yo, see, there's a complicated part of my story I need to tell. Every member of my family's been a resident in hell. I never spoke about the attempted murder sat in a cell. Every question, no comment, faces never ring a bell. I had my mother sitting with me in the interview, hiding my phone. I could never understand, she didn't want to let me go. Smudging on my fingerprints, how was I supposed to know? The policeman had intelligence, digging me a deeper hole. First time I seen regret in my mother's eyes, I guess she blamed herself. Nearly swapped my freedom for a prison cell. God give me a second chance, all the other soldiers fell. Walking out the station, was she happy? I just couldn't tell. Bang, bang, this murder taking place in my gang. My boy is basically a hitman for a couple of grand. The judge...
So my boy's basically a hitman.
Bang, this murder taking place in my gang. My boy is basically a hitman for a couple of grand. The judge hit him with a 33. Murder squad was digging deep. Had us cornered like a sheepdog would do a flock of sheep. Still I'm in the roads heavy. He said he would stab me up. Turned up with his gang, they're trying to fuck me up. I called my uncle panicking. He said, are you man enough? Broken knuckle, self-defense, taking my bandana off. Then the guy turned up at my mother's house on Berry New Road. His mother driving, she was angry because of what she'd been told. As she's banging down the door, I see my mother turn cold. She pulled her earrings out, ready to go.
Mumsy ready to step.
As she's banging down the door, I see my mother turn cold. She pulled her earrings out, ready to go.
Fuck her back! Fuck her back! Bugzy Malone in the building!
Bugzy. Charlie just gasses the ting, blood. I swear down.
Fuck her back! Bugzy Malone in the building! How come every time you step into my studio you give a man goosebumps like that? Alright, we're doing it again. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We gotta go again. Jesus Christ.
Bugzy Malone.
Wow!
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna go on record and say Charlie Slough has probably some of the worst wheel ups in history. Do you remember when he wheeled Wretch? Do you remember when he wheeled Wretch? If you know, you know. That's one of the worst wheel ups I've ever witnessed.
Talk to him, Bugs!
Alright. Look.
Gonna give him another history lesson!
Yo, look, see there's a complicated part of my story I need to tell. Every member of my family's been a resident in hell. I never spoke about the attempted murder sat in a cell. Every question, no comment, faces never ring a bell. I had my mother sitting with me in the interview, hiding my phone. I could never understand, she didn't want to let me go. Smudging all my fingerprints, how was I supposed to know? The policeman had intelligence, digging me a deeper hole. First time I seen regret in my mother's eyes, I guess she blamed herself. Nearly swapped my freedom for a prison cell. God give me a second chance, all the other soldiers fell. Walking out the building, was she happy? I just couldn't tell. Bang, bang, this murder taking place in my gang. My boy is basically a hitman for a couple of grand. The judge hit him with a 33. Murder squad were digging deep. Had us cornered like a sheepdog would do a flock of sheep. Still I'm in the roads heavy. He said he would stab me up. Turned up with his guys, they're trying to fuck me up. I called my uncle panicking. He said, are you man enough? Broken knuckle, self-defense, taking my bandana off. Then the guy...
Imagine you calling a man for help. Man said I called my uncle panicking. A man said, are you man enough? Yeah, no help. Get to work.
Up at my mother's house on Berry New Road. His mom driving, she was angry because of what she'd been told. As she's banging down the door, I see my mother turn cold. She pulled her earrings out, ready to go. The guy's mom must have been twice my mother's size, but still she didn't give a fuck. His mother ran away, my mom's the first woman I love. The guy stayed sat in the car, it's him that started the crud. He's lucky I didn't start smashing it up. My boiling blood has got me on the block every day. Cause marijuana had me crumbling my life away. To God I had to pray, dear Lord, I just pray you keep my mother safe. And can you take the pain away? I see it in her face, there's an argument. I see glass breaking in my heart again. For my mom, I fight the world. On the pitch, I play defense. If they touch her cardigan, I set fire to the booth. I would have burnt down Parliament like Guy Fawkes. On fire knife, we'd let them fly. 32 shot repeat of fireworks on every side.
He's heating up.
You're listening to a man really.
He's heating up.
Shot repeat of fireworks on every side.
He's heating up.
You're listening to a man that really nearly seen his mother die young. I used to cry, I had to pull myself.
Nearly seen his mother die. Oh.
You're listening to a man that really nearly seen his mother die young. I used to cry, I had to pull myself together. Put a brave face on. I shot my JDZ Media, that's a bass song. I had 50 plans ready to drop. I'm still talking about a sawn off shotty like my city wasn't hot. Rapping was my last chance. If the fire in the booth didn't bang, I would have stopped shooting videos for fans. The docs are only up in Liverpool. I'm looking for bands, I need the boxes to multiply. I got bigger plans, so then I spoke to my cousin in Jamaica, told him hold on. I was stacking money, but I needed to get my bro long. Felt the devil brush past my shoulder, that was bro gone. If you have to take me next, cool. But please don't take my mom's.
So I felt the devil brush past my shoulder, that was bro gone. Is that like when, you know, when people say you get a shiver because someone's walked on your grave, like you felt you'd lost it?
Past my shoulder, that was bro gone. If you have to take me next, cool. But please don't take my mom's side. Watching my life from the front row. Flash before my eyes, I was done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you. You can't really trust no one. The way your mother loves you. She'll love you to the day she's gone. Stop watching my life from the front row. Flash before my eyes, I was done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you. You can't really trust no one. The way your mother loves you. She'll love you to the day she's watching your life from the front row. Flash before.
Don't know why his melodies reminded me of Maverick. Is it Saber? Saba? You know the one.
She'll love you to the day she's watching your life from the front row. Flash before her eyes, you were done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you. You can't really trust no one. The way your mother loves you. She'll love you to the day she's gone.
Wow! Bugzy,
Oh.
Hey, that was emotional. Your mom's in the studio.
Do you know I find it mad? When they come to a fire in the booth and drop deep ones and Charlie's just letting off the bombs and the fucking horns. Like he's talking about nearly losing his mum, being in the streets, losing friends, and Charlie's just doing up. Crazy.
Hey, that was emotional. Your mom's in the studio.
She's in there.
Oh, the energy. I know everyone
Oh, she's in there with him.
in the studio's like, wow.
That's why I wheeled him up. That's why he wheeled him up.
Speechless. You are an absolute beast, bro.
Thank you, man.
One of the greatest to do it in the UK, period. I'ma say.
Alright, hurry up, Charlie. Hurry up, Charlie. Jesus.
I know what I'm talking about. Credentials strong. And we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, man. I'm really trying to compete worldwide, you know, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Trying to be one of the best in.
Charlie went, yeah, like he gives a fuck about this conversation. This is a joke thing.
Really trying to compete worldwide, you know, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Trying to be one of the best in the world, you get me?
And I believe you will be, my guy.
Yeah.
You're already there. You're already up there. On the mountain looking down, bro. It's another chapter.
Yeah.
Talk to him, bro.
Check. In the Mona Lisa, there's hundreds of layers of paint. Call this Da Vinci, cause there's hundreds of layers of paint.
Ooh.
Listen,
Talk to him. Talk to him.
yo. They ain't heard from me in a second. I've been knee deep in grieving, I've been needing a blessing. It's like the old me's deceased and I've just buried the coffin. But that's the price you pay for crazy progression. I need the best to be ballistic, I want bullet protection. Cause rappers start taking shots when they can smell a recession. I own the rights to all my music.
Do you know, that's interesting. What do you say? I need a bulletproof vest for protection because rappers start taking shots when they're in a recession. Did Bugzy Malone... I just don't know if you're the one that should be saying rappers take shots when they're in a recession. Because this is on, you're saying this on a Fire in the Booth, and your Fire in the Booth, your first Fire in the Booth, however many years ago, what did you do? But I hear it.
Bullet protection, cause rappers start taking shots when they can smell a recession. I own the rights to all my music, that's a heavy collection. Now I'm a landlord, rent collecting is my profession. Watch the mic go up in flames like I do telekinesis. Fuck setting fire to the booth, I'm trying to blow it to pieces. See when you come from the mud, you better shake off the leeches. I just think I'm the realest, and I go in the deepest. So when I spit, you see it vivid, like you're sleeping and dreaming. When I was younger, Uncle told me he was fighting a demon. Everybody called him mad, I think I really believed him. There was a murder in his gaff, and after that he was tweaking. When he got sectioned, I was 14, visiting the mental institution. Every day I have my shack, cause I wanted retribution. For my family or my gang, I would have done an execution. I'll just say how it is. I just think you're wired different.
I said for my family or my gang, I would have done an execution. Yeah, what a way to say an execution, you know. And don't sleep on the way he said that, because obviously you can say murder, whatever. An execution is almost like, it's like what he said, that's the justice. Like, he's not seeing it as murder, he's seeing it as justice being served.
Visiting the mental institution every day I have my shack, cause I wanted retribution. For my family or my gang, I would have done an execution. I'll just say how it is. I just think you're wired different when you grow up hearing stories about murder as a kid. Somehow you smell it in the air, you can feel it in your ribs. I'm like Da Vinci with the pencil, I'm just sketching what I think, but let me throw the kitchen sink. I heard an article, something about the North, and it said who's the real king, but I thought let me not reply. I wait until I'm on the mic, you stand in front of any guy and ask him who the fuck you think. Let me simplify the facts and we'll just see if it sinks in. Age 11 I got home late, cause I've been stabbed, I got him back like Vinnie Jones in Lock Stock covered in glass. 13, my cousin asked me for a spade and we was digging to the early hours till eventually we found a strap. 14 I got nicked on an attempted murder. 15 my mate committed murder. 16 I'm sat in jail. 17 I'm getting active with the scales. 18 I'm in designer like I've written Timmy Turner. 19 I lost the boxing match and called it a day. 20 I was so depressed I nearly called it a day. 21 I made a plan.
20 I was so depressed I nearly called it a day. Oh.
20 I was so depressed I nearly called it a day. 21 I made a plan, I'm really trying to escape. So 22 I'm back to kicking doors off on the estate. 23 I can't hit 50. 24, I made $1 million, all my taxes were paid. 25, I spent $1 million on a house with electric gates. So 26, I got my Huracan, same color as my Wraith. 3 million on my London crib and rented it out. I'm standing out in the Storaro, there's not many about. I hear them talking about numbers like I'm in it for clout. I was never trying to be famous, I was trying to get out. If they do pop, they can't talk about me like we're the same. Like rap music ain't for kids that come from serious pain.
That's one thing I will say about Bugzy Malone. I feel like obviously there's been times like where he's taking shots at people to get his name on a map, and it is for clout, but I don't think it's ever been for the clout. I think he's done it because clout, I guess, equals money, right? Like he's very shrewd, a shrewd operator. Like I feel like he's always been about how can I get to the money, how can I build, how can I branch out, how can I expand. You know, he's not wasted. End of the day, he's had a plan, he's followed it through, and he's not wasted opportunity.
They can't talk about me like we're the same. Like rap music ain't for kids that come from serious pain. Before rap they were legit, and now they work for the game. Before rap I knew some shooters that would blow out your brain. The industry had gatekeepers, and the North couldn't play. When I started spitting, none of us were making a wage. So for them to get paid, I had to blow off the gate. That makes me king of the North until I'm dead in my grave. I learned my hustle from the boys.
Yeah, he's saying up north no one gave a fuck. It was all about down south, London, whatever. And he's saying I had to kick off the gate. So when you're saying king of of the North, know yourself.
Gate that makes me king of the North until I'm dead in my grave. I learned my hustle from the boys and pedal bikes in the rain. That means I'm self-employed, so don't be shouting my name. I bought the Lamborghini cash, now that's a separate lane. And I get man of the match because I'm messy on stage. Suicidal as a kid till I seen Cassius Clay. That's when I realized what it was to be great. I said I represent the strugglers and I showed them the way. So then I made my first tape, started setting the pace. I'm Leonardo with the pyro, like I wrote this in line. And every album's up a level, you might notice a pattern. I've been a savage all my life, but now I'm finding a balance. And you become the crouching tiger when you're hiding the dragon. I don't know, I changed the game. You know, an inspiration for the kids. And every time I've taken aim, I didn't miss. I'm like John Wick, I make my haters quarantine. I leave them physically sick. And that's back when I was Manchester rich, and now it's different. I remember not having a pot to piss in. Fuck's sake, Bugzy Malone. Fire in the booth.
Bugzy
You get me?
Malone!
I wanna hear no talk about no King of the North talk. You get me?
Bro, tell him.
I just come to fucking set the bar real quick.
Wow.
I just wanted to say thank you, brother, for making it a platform, man. I've been able to change my life, man.
Bro, let me just say something right now. Say it to you, let me say it to the camera. That is one of the greatest fire in the booths ever. Perfect. Ever.
We have to stop the cap. Like, do you know the maddest thing is? Charlie gasses the thing so much that something I fucked with, I can now sit there and go, it was dead. He makes me want to hate on his fire in the booth now. Why is he saying that? Stop it.
That is one of the greatest fire in the booths ever. Perfect. Ever. And that's a big statement. There's thousands. That has just raised the bar again. Like, I didn't think it was possible.
Is that even better than his last fire in the booth? Like, I'm baffled.
And while we're on the topic
He's got me sounding like a hater. I fuck with this, but Charlie, stop it.
of raising the bar, when we spoke here, like, yo, Charlie, I'm coming.
Oh wait,
through
what's
with
all
the
this?
new one.
Is this any of
The
this?
stand.
Is this done?
On that door. Well, you know what?
Yeah, I ain't listening to that glazing. Anyway, that was Bugzy Malone Fire in the Booth Part 4. I fucked with that, and that was a pain rap, innit? You can tell. I don't know when his last one was, and I know he doesn't release music as frequently now. So you can tell that he had something to get off his chest, and it felt like, obviously, I think his mum's in there. So yeah, that sounds like it was something that meant a lot to him. It was more than just bars. He didn't come here to just shout. He came here to prove a point. And I think he did that. Like I say, I fuck with it. If Charlie's not gassing it every 2 minutes, then we can just let it breathe and say, yeah, that was cold. And I think it is something that I'd listen to again. Intrigued to see what his next moves are. If he's got an album coming, what his plans are. Maybe he'll announce it and listen to the end. But I'm not listening to Charlie Glaze for another 10 minutes. So yeah, that was Bugzy Malone Fire in the Booth Part 4. If you enjoyed the reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next time. Peace.